Okay, welcome to another Jan Scott Live. I'm Jan Scott here at the workout place. Two things to talk about today. Yesterday was 420, and then of course there's the big homeless meetings going on down at the state capitol. Let's start with the homeless, okay? They are complaining that they get arrested for camping out. Now, here's the dirty little secret about the homeless that I have been talking about for over 20 years, and Bob Cote at Step 13 has been talking about longer than that. Rest his soul, may he rest in peace. He is gone, but Step 13 is still there. Here's the dirty little secret about the homeless in Boulder and in Denver. Most of the homeless are adult males, okay, in a dominant addiction. They are male alcoholics who collect Social Security checks. They fudge their way into disability checks. They get $700 to $1,000 a month. That money comes in. Sometimes it's payable directly to the liquor store or the guy who owns the liquor store. They get their money, they get a tab at the liquor store, and then they go and they buy their alcohol and they drink it up, and they basically run out right about this time of the month, right about now. So I mentor a couple of guys and women who are homeless, who are chronic alcoholics here in Boulder, and they're all complaining. I'm homeless, I'm hurt, I'm sore, I'm out of money for my alcohol. Okay, so right up near the Boulder homeless shelter is a liquor store, North Boulder Liquors. It's called Red's, right up there to where Candy's used to be, right up in North Boulder next to the homeless shelter. And they all go there and they buy their Skol vodka, McCormick's vodka, wine, whatever it is. They buy their beers for $2, the vodka for $3, and that's it. So this is how the cycle of homelessness works for these guys. They get their Social Security check, they go to the liquor store, they buy their alcohol, they go crash at the homeless shelter, they can't get in there, they go pull a tarp over themselves and they sleep outside in the neighborhood. And then all kinds of hell starts happening. Okay, they get drunk, they get into fights, there's prostitution going on out there, or like this one guy that I mentor, he gets so drunk he falls down, hits his head, he has to go to the hospital twice, and you and I pay for all of that, okay? So their Social Security disability payments give them the money. They're not disabled, they're drunk. Okay, they go to the liquor store, they get drunk and they get sicker. Then they get sick and they go to the emergency room, which you and I pay for. We pay for the ambulance, we pay for everything there. Okay. And that's how it goes. We pay for the shelter. This is 70% of the homeless in Boulder and Denver. And so now these guys, they don't want to be ticketed for camping outside. Well, remember, these are not situationally homeless people. These are not people who had jobs as tech people and they lost their jobs. Although I do know one guy who was a tech person that did lose his job. He's still homeless after 4 years. But he drank himself onto the streets and he's not right since. Okay, but he doesn't cause problems and he's not out getting drunk every day. So the dirty little secret about the homeless is, 1, they get Social Security checks, 2, they go to the liquor store, 3, they get drunk and pass out, and 4, you and I are paying for it. Unbe-fucking-lievable. We might as well throw the drug addicts in there too, because you got all the potheads that are homeless, they're out there doing it. Now, I'm not talking about the homeless. Well, some of the homeless advocates are raging drunks. The Daily Camera had this crazy guy drunk in his ass all the time, writing for them, crying about the homeless, and he was wasted all the time. I don't know what happened to him. He got arrested or something. Who the hell knows? So, let's talk about the next thing. Actually, we're going to start all over again here in a second. So, I'm Jan Scott. This has been my little rant on the homeless, but it's not that I don't like them. I try to help these guys, but you have to remember, the dirty little secret about homeless in Boulder is they are alcoholics. They get their Social Security benefit checks. They spend every single bit of it, all $700, on alcohol. They get drunk, they pass out, and then they cause crime, medical conditions, and they keep our police department and all emergency workers busy as hell. Hey, ask the cops, don't ask me. Jan Scott, talk show host, out.